And today on Have a Cat Day, we're of course talking about our favorite black cat. Now, this is still Have a Knife Day, and today we're going to be talking about knives. So this is a knife from Spyderco, of course, designed by a bladesmith by the name of Ed Schempp. This is my second knife from Spyderco, designed by Ed Schempp. And I really love the ergonomics. So let's take a look at this. C190 CFP, made in Taiwan. Taiwan, I prefer to buy knives affiliated with our allies. Shanghai Shek might have been a hell of a guy, but I tell you what, Taiwan is pretty nice, pretty darn nice, and then at least they're not welding their citizens into apartment buildings. Now that I've stirred the pot on that, comments to come below. Let's take a look at this. Now, here is the knife, and now this is a discontinued knife. Spyderco, everything I like you got is all discontinued. I would love to see another run of various Ed Schempp knives, fixed blade especially. Now, I picked this one up from Arizona Custom Knives, and I tell you what, when you die, your family will probably use Arizona Custom Knives to sell your collection, and I'll buy it. That's right, I will buy it. So this, let me get over to my what the heck it is. Now this is the Spyderco Schempp Bowie liner lock knife, 3.72 inch satin, C190 CFP. It's got that beautiful brass bolster, the spider hole. Now, what I like about Ed Schempp stuff, it didn't come with this, I put this on there, is the ergonomics of it, because it is oriented forward ergonomically. You don't have to, deflect your wrist, or as I like to call them, arm ankles, to get them in line to do your business. And it has a wonderful Bowie style blade on it. Spyderco CPM S30V, and it's made in Taichung, Taiwan, and it has the Schempp logo on it there. And we'll take a look at the pocket clip. Get some view on the inside. I took some Neverdol onto this, cleaned it up. Whoa, sorry about that. Let me had an earthquake. So, now with my little buddy here, Jet says hello to all the people who care. I'm gonna put this over here, give this to the cat. Hey, take this, there you go. So I'm going to go over some of the details of this fine knife. The overall length is 8.45 inches. Blade length is 3.72 inches. The cutting edge is 3.44. The blade material is CPM S30V. It has a clip point blade. The blade grind is flat. The finish is satin. Edge type is plain jet. Handle length is 4.73 inches. Handle material is carbon fiber NG10. Bolster material is brass frame liner stainless steel, weighing in at 4.60 ounces. User, the pocket clip is right and left hand tip up carry. It's got a thumb hole, or as we call it, a spider hole. That's right, Jet. Liner lock, Schempp Bowie, made in Taiwan, everyday carry, black and gold with a half moon shape, and it is a knife. Go figure that. Now, the Schempp Bowie is an excellent addition to Spyderco's ethnic series of knives. Ed Schempp has captured the style and spirit of the classic American Bowie and created a highly functional everyday carry folding knife. It has a CPM S30V clip point style blade with a full flat grind. The brass bolstered handle gives the Schempp Bowie a distinguished presence, while the carbon fiber G10 laminate scales add a bit of modern flair. This model utilizes a steel frame with liner lock and a solid steel back spacer. The bolsters are dovetailed and feature a uniquely integrated double guard. Includes a reversible deep pocket wire clip. There you go. Now, yesterday I was over at the Battleship Iowa, and the interesting about the Battleship Iowa is it was up north, over in Northern California, and it was saved and brought down to San Pedro. Some people call it Pedro, and I like Pedro for president. That's right, San Pedro for president. And now, the Battleship Iowa is not just a museum about the battleship. It is also the it is the Museum of the Surface Navy. And recently I became a plank owner. I donated money to it because, much like knives, I do believe that we have to have a place where we can come in and learn about our history. I'm all about that history. And I'll show you a couple interesting things. I'm going to put a picture up here. And what you're going to see is this large rifled barrel. That's a 16-inch gun. It's a cutaway, or it's just a small portion of the 16-inch cannon. It's a rifled gun. It's 16 inches. There you go. And you'll see this knife in it, and this knife looks incredibly tiny inside of that rifled barrel. That's right. That's right. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to post a couple other pictures up there. I'll put some links over there. Feel free to be inclined to go over there and visit the battleship if you can in person, and bring a knife and take some pictures. Within reason, of course. Now, let me see if I can get this cat to give me some room. I'm going to show you. You notice on my table I have challenge coins. That's right. And this is a challenge coin from the battleship. And this is from their ham radio club. That's right. Not only do I do knives, I'm also a ham operator. That's right. Who doesn't like ham? Yummy. And you can talk on it too. I got a patch. That's right. So, our Schempp, our second Schempp en deux, is the Tuff OD Green CPM CRU-Wear exclusive. Now, I have already done a video on this, and once again, the reason why I bought my first one is because it made me want to buy the second one. And I just find that his ergonomics are just fantastic. You have your fuller, you have the great ergonomics, you have the jimping, the G10 scales, etc., etc., etc. This comes from another knife. Please do look at that other video. I'll put the link in the descriptions. So there are two Schempps. Now all we need is, of course, Mo and Larry, Curly, and Schempp. There you go. All kinds of stooges. And I wanted to share this with you. Now, this is one of my challenge coins. This comes from something called All-American Week. They have one every year over at Fort Bragg, and it's really awesome to go when you're not in, because you can see everybody else having their mandatory fun. So what this is the 75th anniversary of World War II victory, continuing the winning legacy. Now, this is the 2020. They didn't have an All-American Week in 2020, so you flip this big coin over, and there you go. It looks like a COVID. So what this is, it says All-American Week 2020 canceled due to coronavirus. Not everything that is airborne is good. Now that's some fun airborne humor right there. So, thank you so much for spending some time with me here today with Jet, the Knife Cat. That's right. Please do remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. The more that this channel grows, the more I can do. Because remember, I purchase everything that I like to share with you. Sometimes I might do, hello Amazon person, welcome to Have a Knife Day.
How's it going?
It's good.
Are you streaming or something?
Oh, well, I'm making a video about the Ed Schempp knives from Spyderco.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just got this one just on Saturday, and as a matter of fact. Right. And I'm all about sharing warrior culture, the blade cultures of the various groupings of people throughout the world, and how the United States has incorporated into its own warrior culture.
I hear you.
And it's always good to have a knife. What is the old saying? Always carry a knife. You never know when you might need to cut cheesecake or stab a mofo.
Got you, man. Yeah,
You know, it's all about
agree with that.
it's all about options, and it is my belief that you have the inherent right to self-defense, or cutting slices of cake, cookies, cheesecake, what have you, or some jerk called cheesecake.
Whichever.
Whatever fits, we got a knife for it. And not everybody has accessibility to a brick and mortar place. I really appreciate brick and mortars because it's kind of like getting a mail order bride. You just hope that the picture matches what shows up at your front doorstep.
Gotcha.
So like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, everyone, have a knife day.